Hey guys, welcome back to Falland, and also happy Halloween. Welcome. So last time I was working on the road layout of the city, and I guess we're done now because I kind of just I haven't been here for a whole week, so I kind of just filled in the city. And now we have about 7,500 almost people. So that's where we are. Last time I did libraries. I did 3 libraries and 3 elementary schools and 2 high schools, and I don't know, I kind of just filled out the city. I added a stock exchange. I did 2 or 3 exchanges, and then now we're at level 2. So, oh, the big thing that I did was, so this was the street that had the police station. I think the fire station's on this street too. I think it's right here, and the school's right here. So I just went ahead and added a media broadcast building called the City Media Broadcast Building. I just shortened it City MB, and then I added a central train station. It's not the Grand Central Station, but it's what we have, and it just fit. I think it's the perfect fit. So there we have 1 train that goes to and from Cuteville. It goes straight here. So that's basically where we are. You could see the little houses are towards the outskirts or kind of near the schools, and then as we get closer to the highways, it's office buildings and stuff. Let's see. So there's 2 parks. There's Upper Park and Lower Park, and somehow Lower Park's already at 5 stars, which is a lot. So that's really good. I don't know what else to add, but I added fireworks in both of them. So that's what I've been up to. And then I also, we have a couple more things to show, but I also kind of did Bartown a little bit, and I added that. I also added a Statue of Liberty over here, and I also added a bike path throughout the whole world. That's what I did. Anyway, Bartown. I finished the start. I didn't finish it, but I started the Bartown. I just wanted a New Jersey style town, so lots of smaller apartments. That's what I'm thinking. I tried to make as many of these historic as I could, and I added a music hall to music club. There's just restaurants, and I added a hotel, the Old Inn, and there's a school here, and I added a soccer field. So there's it's definitely a place for young adults, I think, because of all the apartments, and I don't know. I don't really know what is going to go in the city center, but I don't really want to do offices, and I also don't really want it to be noisy, so. But I did put a volleyball court, and I think another. I'm trying to make it sports focused. Anyway, our school is still at level 3. I added another outdoor study though over here. I added a lot of them. Just lots of buildings. just named everything different names. Not everything has a name though. I want to name some of these little book clubs, but I don't have time to do all of them. Also, there's this area in Lemon here that's not technically, it's like, I kind of just left it, so I don't really know what type of area it is, but I put a school, and it looks like we need another crematorium, so. But we have a crematorium, so I don't know. Maybe I'll add one over here. Well, whatever. I also finished Bridgeport, so I'm not really sure how much I added. But last time I think there was nothing here, or I think maybe I just added a train, a cargo train, terminal, and a warehouse, a train warehouse. So Bridgeport is an industrial city. And there's a sorting facility and a warehouse for fish, because we don't really have a warehouse, which it probably shouldn't be outdoors, but I don't think that matters for some reason. There's a fish market, so it's like pretty close to the highway and to the fish market, so, and then, you know, the algae farms and stuff are down here, so hopefully the fishing industry kind of stays over here. And that's pretty much what I did. I'm really ready to like move on. I guess we could buy some more land, but before I get there, I was thinking like, this can be the capital, because our city is kind of just like tourism and the stock market, but we don't really have a place for like our courthouse or more official buildings, or buildings that need like a lawn or like a huge park or something. So I want to do like an official type of city, like a really clean type of city. So if I do go this way, which I really want to, that's what I'll do up here, which would be really fun because we're like close to so many different types of other cities. Like I remember when I started, I wanted to make this like a utopian green city that's like a circle. So yeah, let's try to do that. And I don't really know what to call the political area, so I'll just call it the capital. We are a colossal city, capital city. Okay, so now we're working towards being a metropolis. Well, we can try. And then this will be like whatever is north of our town. I don't know. Or maybe this can be the suburb where people from the capital live. I don't know. But we need a lot more people. But these are definitely 4 different towns, so let's start there. Maybe even, I don't know. Anchor in Washington, that's not a bad name. Let's keep those names. The Anchor, Washington. I don't know what this should be called, but I feel like Sands should be one of them. Not sure yet, but it's really pretty over here. So I'm just gonna do an avenue. And then I'll put the actual courthouse building up here. And then I'll plan everything else as just the waterfront or something. Okay, so I guess they'll get there from this neighborhood. I guess I can keep it as a street. I guess we have everything we need. Okay, Broad Park, what kind of neighborhood is this? I guess this can be the main city center. So I want the capital to be really neat and clean, and I guess it's politically correct. So let's do these self-sufficient buildings. And I don't think it's a high-tech city, but I definitely think it's organic produce. And there's not going to be any factories, so. Now Broad Park is really close to the capital. So if I make this also eco-friendly, the whole tile could look pretty clean. So we'll see. That should be fine. I always like to leave space for walk paths and things. I don't really know what I want to do with this sort of city yet, but I guess I could have houses on the water. I don't think it really matters too much. Let's see. Where does this school go? It could go here. I guess. But we need a library. That's what should have gone here. I always think of Sims when I build a town. Like I always think of Sunset Valley. I could do little houses right by the park. But I need walk paths first. That's it. I think all we need is a high school. school in Bartown. Oh, what's over here? That's weird that it's just like a perfect fit. I don't know. Okay, I guess I'll call this Bartown High School. But I feel like we already have a high school. Oh, we have one here. Second. So there's a first? Okay, you know what? I guess there's 3 high schools. Oh, I didn't finish the bike pass. Now we just need to put some trees down. But I think my game is starting to slow down a little. Hopefully